been ghosted so many times in my life now that I think I found the recipe how to get over it and how to move on finally, okay? This works for me personally. It might work for you. It might not, but bear with me. So, step number 1, accept the ghosting. If it's been 2 days, if it's been 3 days, honey, you have been ghosted. He ain't coming back, okay? I'm sorry to tell you. Number 1.
Frankly, the truth hurts, and sometimes it's good to see women educating other women on the fact that it is what it is. Happens to men all the time. It's one damn dirty dating tactic that we employ. I'll be real with you. But either way, gentlemen, welcome back. I hope that you're having a great day. Hopefully I can make you laugh with some of these. I'm hoping to get a laugh out of some of these myself. The topic and, well, compilation is regretting hookup culture. Let's get into it. Alright.
1 is acceptance and realizing that you've been ghosted. Depending on your last message, because you were probably the, last one to say something, let's hope and pretend like you haven't spammed the guy already, okay? If you've spammed him, that's fine. That's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has bad days, and Hannah said it best, so we're gonna listen to that. It's fine.
I have no clue who the hell that is, but no, spamming somebody when you don't hear from them is not fine. Just go ahead and hit the block button, guys, if that happens to you. And don't be that guy. Let's be real. I seriously doubt if you're watching my content you are, but just saying.
Fine if you've spammed him, but why does it hurt so much? Figure that out. Take a week, maybe 2, and figure out why it hurts so much. What did this person give you that benefited you? Was it just the attention, or did you like him? Did you like this person? What was it about this person that you truly liked? And what did you share with them that you feel like they've mistreated you? Because usually when you get ghosted by someone that you truly care about is because you already have a level of trust with them. Like you were planning a future, you were planning a future date, a future meetup. You were making plans and you were involving this person in your plans, and now the plans just disappeared and there is no future with this person, right? So you're contemplating how you're going to move on without this person. So you gave them a space in your life and they vanished, and now you need to fill that again, preferably with self-love, but we'll get there. So what is it?
Yeah, if you're confident in yourself and you love yourself, I guess, if you want to use that woo-woo language, it's not going to matter that much if somebody ghosted you. But geez, stop looking for a week or 2 just because it happened to you. Like, come on, get over yourself.
That hurt you. And if you know what it is that hurt you, then I would recommend writing out a text. Can be in your notes, can be a letter, but write it down and actually have your little Academy Award monologue. Like, I feel that I've been mistreated. I feel like I've given a part of me to you, and directly address this person and specifically say,
it'll feel better if you take that letter and shove it up your ass. This is absolutely crazy to me. Crazy behavior.
What it is that hurt you. And once you understand that, you'll already feel better. And then this is optional. You can send that text to the person if you feel like you need to let them know, because maybe they're not aware, or maybe they're just, ignorant and want to get off easy, and they got your hopes up, and now they just disappeared and think that you're just going to sit there in silence. You don't need to sit there in silence. You don't need to protect their feelings, and you don't need to protect a future with them. That is probably not going to happen.
Let's talk about the time when
I have 3 minutes back, please. Could have been summarized in less than 20 seconds of if somebody ghosted you, understand it may not have been you, it may have been you, you'll never know, move on with your life. Oh boy, let's talk situationships. Man, these girls look so much better when they get their big heads out way. Don't put your face completely into the phone. Step back a little bit. Okay, let's talk situationships, and that's what it says at the top. Anyways.
I tried to convince myself that I was okay with the casual relationship and situationship when I really wasn't. Back in 2020, I started hanging out with this guy who had been my friend for years before. We turned into more than friends, obviously, and we started seeing each other pretty much every day pretty quickly. And quickly, because I was giving him so much of my time, I was with him often, we were hanging out, we were doing romantic things together, even though we were not boyfriend and girlfriend, I became attached to him. And although he told me he was not looking for anything, he didn't want to date, he wanted to focus on his career, yada yada, I still stayed around and I still kept hanging out with him.
Your fault.
Even though I knew deep down that I wanted a relationship.
He doesn't.
Wanted a secure commitment.
He doesn't.
That's what I was looking for.
He's
so
not.
I pretended like this fling and this situationship and the absolute bare minimum was all that I needed.
Da-di-da-di-da, I'm living in fantasy land, delusional.
Which was a complete lie to both myself and to him. And of course, it completely blew up in our faces. We are no longer friends. It ended terribly. And I learned a valuable lesson. I learned that you need to figure out before you get into any sort of romantic relationship, situationship, fling, whatever, exactly what you were looking for. And once you know what you are looking for, you need to stick with it. Yes, I am saying even on the first couple of dates, tell that person what you were looking for, and if they don't align with you, you need to let them go. They are not it for you. The right person will be looking for the same thing that you are.
I'm gonna let you in on.
Well, I'm glad that you learned from your mistake and are telling others to not make the same damn mistake. It just wastes a bunch of people's time. Let's be real. Okay. What am I looking at here? Guys, what is this? Why? You got a ghost.
A little secret. Avoidants who lack self-awareness love roping people into situationships. If you've ever experienced this kind of confusing dynamic,
Taylor, if you're watching, it's the border of the video. Let's move on.
I'm going to tell you how and why it happened. In every situationship, there's at least one partner who has an avoidant attachment style. If you're new here and have never heard of avoidant attachment style, I'll explain. When a person
Okay, good, because I don't get this shit.
person has an avoidant attachment style, they'll struggle with things like emotionally charged conversations, vulnerability, and commitment. They'll also struggle to incorporate their partner into their life in a meaningful way. In a situationship, the avoidant tends to call all the shots. When it's time for you guys to talk, when it's time for you guys to hang out, the overall pace of the relationship, and they'll set time aside for everything else in their life before they set time aside for you. Even though you are emotionally and physically intimate, they make it very clear that you should not have expectations. So you have the avoidant, and on the other side of the situationship, you have the anxious partner. This is the person who blindly follows the avoidant's lead. But why does the anxious partner settle for breadcrumbs when in their heart they want so much more? It isn't because the avoidant partner is particularly amazing or because they're so in love. It is simply idealization. The anxious partner settles because they struggle with insecurity and a fear of abandonment. A scarcity mindset also plays a role in that decision. The anxious partner would rather stay in a relationship where their needs aren't being met than to feel like they were left behind or that they weren't enough. They also don't want to throw themselves back into the dating pool because they're afraid they might not find someone else. The thought of being alone.
I don't know. To me, anxious comes from the word anxiety and mental health issues and go to a therapist. Yeah.
alone while they wait for the right person is too uncomfortable to bear. So here's something that you need to understand. Avoidants who lack self-awareness and are doing nothing to heal their attachment wounds, they have a knack for spotting this stuff in people. They give less when they see that you're willing to accept less. They want things to be undefined so that when you ask them to meet a need for you, they can say, I don't have to do that. We're not really in a relationship. They want the benefits of your presence, of a relationship, without the responsibilities of one, going along for the ride and hoping they'll eventually want to settle down and give you what you deserve. That approach is not going to yield the results that you're hoping for. In fact, it's a surefire way to be in a relationship for a year and still not know what to call this person.
Well, I would call you delusional if you spent an entire damn year with somebody and don't know what the heck your relationship situation was. Let's be completely honest with each other. Alright, Ghostface over there is out of the camera. That's it for the compilation today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you like this one. Subscribe if you haven't already. You've seen a few of my videos and you dig it. And hit the notification bell if you have a hard time getting my videos and you want to watch more and more. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. And as always do your due diligence so you don't end up dating women who regret their time in hookup culture. Yikes. What a few examples of that we've had today. Either way, gonna grab some more water and catch you in the next one. Cheers.